We're building up to opening night. 2 second-round ties taking place from Thursday. 2 stadiums will host the tournament. Ahmed bin Ali Stadium in Aarran will see Tigres, the CONCACAF champions, against Ulsan Hyundai, the AFC Champions League winners. And after that, we head just a few kilometres east to Education City Stadium for an Arab derby between the host nation representative Duhail and the African champions Ahly. That and so much more to come on Today at the FIFA Club World Cup. So what about the host nation representative Duhail? Michael Olunga stars for them up front. He's only recently joined from Japan's J-League. He was the top goal scorer there. He's only been in Qatar since January and he's hoping to make a big impact. We'll hear from him in just a moment. But first, here's his head coach, Sabri Lamouchi. Sabri, great to see you. You've been here, what now, nearly 3 months? And what have you learned since you were here with Al Jaish, the football journey that you've been on?
5 years ago, when I came back after World Cup with my amazing experience with Ivory Coast, it was a surprise for me to come back in Qatar and to be manager for the first time in a club here. But it was amazing, a fantastic experience. So we won some games. We played the semi-final in Champions League, but we are all still in contact together because what we share, like emotion, it was fantastic.
You've inherited a side who are the national champions, and you're about to embark on probably the biggest tournament they've ever played in. How much pressure do you feel under to succeed?
Listen, a lot, to be honest, but in the same time we don't have nothing to lose. So we just want to make this Duhail's fans, Qatari people proud about our performance. Of course, will be a tough, very tough game, but a big pleasure, a very good challenge, amazing competition, a fantastic opportunity. So nothing to lose.
Michael Olunga got a hat-trick last time out.
Michael Olunga, it's so nice guy. We bring him because we think he's the right guy to help us to reach the goal we have in our mind, and to score 3 goals, really good. And the whole group was happy for him. Important for him, so important for us.
It's going to be a big moment if we can achieve, this feat and go and compete with, the best European club last season.
Do you have one eye on Ahly and another eye on meeting the best team in Europe?
Well, I can say, we cannot skip the fact that we have to play with Ahly. So you can't prepare what you already don't know if it's going to be happening. But what I can say is for sure we are preparing really hard for the Ahly game, and like we said, it's going to be a big test for us. And I believe each and every player is yearning for the next phase. But like the head coach say, I'll back up his statement. We have to first focus on the job that is in front of us, and later, if we progress, then we can see how we can, approach the game.
No question who the loudest supporters are going to be. Ahly, of course. Pride and passion run through the veins of those supporters. We caught up with a couple of them to talk about their hopes and expectations for this season's competition.
Ahly Qatar fans in Qatar is more than 200,000. Only in Qatar, all over the Arab countries, more than 200 million. So we are talking about one of the biggest clubs all over the world. Next Thursday, I think Ahly, inshallah, who will beat Duhail and gonna win the game to play against Bayern Munich in semi-final, and also who will beat them.
في افتتاح الملعب وجود الأهلي فيه هو شرف للملعب نفسه. احنا فريقنا عندنا يعني فريق كبير واكبر من اي شيء. فريق الاهلي وجوده بس في دوحة الخير هو بالنسبة لينا حاجة كبيرة جدا، حاجة كبيرة جدا. كفاية انه وصل دوحة الخير، بس نشوف فريقنا هنا ده شيء كبير. وبإذن الله طموحنا في الاهلي واحنا وراه دايما، خسر او كسب احنا ورا الاهلي لانه احنا روحنا في ده.
So the Egyptian community are getting together, and so too are the Mexican community. Tigres in the FIFA Club World Cup, they certainly have a huge contingent. Get the sombreros out, because we sent Nicky Crosby down to speak to a football legend in Bora Milutinovic.
Bora, you have such a wonderful relationship with Mexican football. You took the team to their greatest ever World Cup finish back in 1986. Explain how you feel about Mexico as a footballing nation.
I'm very happy to be here with Mexican people. Normally with the Tigres, one of the most important team in Mexico.
Was that for you one of the best moments in your career as a manager?
One of the best. So many nights. For example, here in Qatar, my team win the Emir Cup. This is some great experience. But normally the Mexico is something special.
How far can Tigres go in the competition?
I hope they come to play final. If it's possible to be winner, will be great. We'll be first Mexican team to win a tournament.
The one thing that is missing from this FIFA Club World Cup is the travelling support. But as we have learned this morning here in Doha, we don't need it. We've got the Mexican community and they really know how to bring the noise.
He's an absolute legend, isn't he? Bora Milutinovic, of course, looking to see Tigres progress. But what about their opponents, Ulsan Hyundai? They certainly know what it's like to play in Qatar because they won the AFC Champions League here in the States. But of course, they've had plenty of change behind the scenes, and who better to ask about that than the South Korean football expert, Peter Hampshire.
Ulsan themselves, they're on a magnificent run. They've won the last 9 games, and also over the last couple of years, they've only lost to Jeonbuk and Pohang in all competitions. They haven't actually lost a game against another team since 2019. That was Urawa Reds in the Champions League. So, yeah, they'll be sky high on confidence, going back to a place, Doha, where they've just 5 weeks ago come back from. The one thing with Ulsan is it's been such a tumultuous January. The manager's changed and a lot of the playing squad has changed. And if you look at the starting lineup from the game against Persepolis in the Champions League final, there's some huge changes. You'd only expect 4 or 5 players who started that game to start against Tigres in Qatar.
So we're building up to opening night of the FIFA Club World Cup, the first of which comes from the Ahmed bin Ali Stadium in Aarran. It's Tigres, the CONCACAF champions against Ulsan Hyundai, the AFC Champions League winners. That's on beIN Sports 1 and 11 for viewers in the Middle East and North Africa. And then after that, it's the Arab derby between the host nation representative Al Duhail and the African champions Al Ahly. That's also available here on beIN Sports. 2 great games to come, and make sure you join us next time on Today at the FIFA Club World Cup, because as we look ahead to the semi-finals, the UEFA Champions League winners Bayern Munich and Palmeiras, the winners of the Copa Libertadores, enter the party. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.